Former President Jimmy Carter is sharing his struggle with cancer. He started his first radiation treatment today. CBS 2's Don Champion reports from Atlanta, where Carter talked to reporters.
From the moment former President Jimmy Carter walked into his news conference full of energy, it became clear he's taking his cancer diagnosis head on.
I'm ready for anything and looking forward to a new adventure.
The 90-year-old courageously talked about his diagnosis, saying at first he thought it was just confined to his liver, but then doctors told him the melanoma had spread to 4 spots in his brain.
Hope for the best and accept what comes. You know, I think I have been as blessed as any human being in the world.
The former president started radiation Thursday and says he's going to have to cut back on some of his international humanitarian work. Carter was notably upbeat as he talked about his cancer here at the Carter Center. He even drew laughs when asked about the one thing in his life he wished he would have done differently.
I wish I had sent one more helicopter to get the hostages, and we would have rescued them, and I would have been reelected. But that may have...
Carter says so far he feels good and has not experienced much pain. Don Champion, CBS 2 News.
Well, he's certainly in good spirits. That's good to see. Starting today, President Carter is scheduled to have 4 radiation treatments 3 weeks apart.
And CBS 2's Dr. Max Gomez joins to explain this process and also the prognosis. Clearly, he is in great spirits, and I'm sure that doesn't hurt the whole process.
That can only help.
Exactly. But given his age, Dr. Max, can we talk a little bit about his prognosis and also the side effects of the treatment?
Exactly. And it's not quite as bad as it would have been even just a few years ago. You know, it's impossible to predict, of course. No one is suggesting aggressive chemo or surgery, which probably wouldn't be indicated even in someone who's not 90 like the former president. But the 4 brain radiation treatments he started today, they will likely make him very tired, but otherwise not too bad. And that said, prognosis for metastatic melanoma has been revolutionized in the past few years thanks to immune-stimulating drugs, one of which Mr. Carter said he's going to be taking. Those drugs have extended quality life from 6 to 12 months in cases like Mr. Carter's to years, and in some cases even curing it. It's been a complete game changer for metastatic melanoma.
Just in the last few years, even.
Exactly.
And one more thing, President Carter said that the melanoma didn't start in his skin. How did that happen then?
That actually happens in about 4 or 5% of melanomas. They don't start in the skin. They're not related, of course, to sun exposure. They tend to be more aggressive, and they're found at a more advanced stage because they occur in areas that are much more hidden compared to skin. Sometimes skin melanomas also actually disappear, but not before they metastasize. So the original cancer is never found, only the ones that have spread to other organs, such as liver and brain, which is the case in Mr. Carter.
Well, he has a great attitude. He's also in pretty good health for his age,
He really is. So he's got a decent shot at a number of years, probably, of still good health here. So we'll see.
He's got a whole nation behind him.
That's right.
I'm sure.
Certainly wish him the best.
Thanks, Dr. Max.
Thanks a lot.